Listen though, we back with a reaction. Uh, I just started my new channel up, my second channel, All Music. Go check that out. Real Hendo reactions. It's gonna be all music. I'm not gonna be posting so much over there because it's kind of hard to post without getting copyrighted and everything. So this is really gonna be where I'm at. But new music coming soon for me. I am an artist. Um, I'm getting back to it. I wanted to build my NBA channel up first and then start on my second channel, which is my music channel. Please go over there, subscribe, like. I will be putting my PayPal and Cash App in the descriptions so you can donate to the channel if you like the content. Um, so, Legends of Winning made a video about basically everybody talking about it. What Gilbertina said about Giannis. A lot of people don't agree with it. Some people agree with it. I did a video. I actually want to thank y'all all for going to visit my video on my reaction to Two Raw for Sports talk about Giannis and Gilbert Arenas. That's my highest viewed video. I think 2.5K views, like 30-40 comments. My most popular video so far. I want to thank y'all for y'all who agreed, who didn't agree, who just put your comments in the put your thoughts in the comment section. But we're gonna see what Low talking about as far as Giannis. I don't agree with what he said, but seeing some comments from my viewers had me thinking like, I mean, I understand like he's not the most skilled person ever in the world, but I don't think you can say that he's not skilled at all. That he just barrels into the, you know what I'm saying, the paint and then dunks. When, you feel me, it's a lot of big men that do that. I believe Giannis is skilled somewhat. He does have some skill. Is he the most skilled big man? No. No. But because of how he does it, that can't make him the best player in the world. We didn't knock LeBron from being best player in the world because he couldn't shoot free throws, or he wasn't the greatest three-point shooter, or he didn't really have post moves yet. People were still trying to call him the greatest in the world. We don't knock Stephen Curry because his defense is not as much up there with his offense. Defense, that's a skill too. Let's see what they're talking about, man.
And then there's a whole nother level. There's a gap. What separates Bron? You know, what separates guys like Kobe, Bron, the Kawhis, the KDs, or whatever in the world? It's the work that they put in.
And what's so funny is the media tries to shorten it.
They do.
They try to shorten this gap like it's this, like, oh, he's the best player in the league. Not even close. Just stop it.
I just felt like, I think it was the way he came off, like how disrespectful he came off. He could have said, "Nah, I don't think Giannis is the best player in the world." You feel me? I don't think he's close to being that, and this is why. He could have gave him his reasons, but it's just the fact that he was talking barbershop talk. That's what Gil was talking. Like, if you really look at it.
Just stop. Like, this gap is so big, but you're trying to always replace the next person. I can look at his game and say, he doesn't understand basketball yet. He plays the sport. He won a championship. Cool. He doesn't really understand how to be great, how to be better, how to train his body. Like, you know, I'm looking.
And this is what I'm saying about that. If he don't understand how to be great, but he's still great, that makes him even greater. Like, let's say it's true what he's saying, and Giannis does not understand basketball at all. Okay, this man has been playing basketball in the NBA for 7 years. Does not understand basketball yet, but he has a championship, two MVPs, a Finals MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year in 7 years, bro. 8 years. So imagine if he really starts to understand basketball and trains his body as what Gilbert Arenas said. Don't you think that would make it worse for the league if he starts to understand basketball as so you say? I'm just saying, bro, make it make sense.
The stats, playing 32 minutes, 34 minutes, 30. I'm sorry, but to be here, you have to train your body to at least 38 minutes and above.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. My first time listening to this, it was such an outrageous take that I didn't even think Gilbert Arenas was talking about Giannis. Like, when I heard that, I was like, it sounded like he's talking about Anthony Davis, in all honesty. So first he claimed that Giannis doesn't know how to be great, which I found very interesting because I would fail to believe that somebody who started his career the way that Giannis has started it to where he is right now doesn't comprehend the concept of being great or doesn't know how to improve. I think people like Gilbert Arenas actually sell the NBA short when they say the things in which they say, claiming that someone like Giannis, who can put up the numbers that he does, dominate the way that he does, regular season and postseason, doesn't understand how to be great. Because if that is true, how is he able to put up those numbers? Are you claiming that in today's NBA, the league does not know how to stop somebody who doesn't know how to be great, who has not yet improved to put up great numbers? That means the league does not know how to stop somebody like that, which I think is just completely false.
When you think about it, I mean, he got a point when you think about it, because if all he does is run and dunk, why can't nobody stop him? Right? You feel me? There's players in the league bigger than Giannis, stronger than Giannis. And don't tell me that they ain't, because there is. It's because he's skilled. He has some type of skill at what he does, bro. That's all I was saying. It's like, I had people in my last video when I made about it, like, why your generation so sensitive and blah, blah, this. It's not about being sensitive. It's about, that's clearly not true, that he doesn't have any skill, bro. That's clearly not true, bro. You don't not have skill getting better every year. When Giannis first came to the league, nobody was talking about Giannis. Giannis wasn't the dominant force that he is today. He wasn't able to shoot anything, no type of shots. You feel me? He built up, went in the lab every year, got better free throw shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? His mechanics got better, free throw line. Like, he got better and better and stronger over time. Now, we just talking about skill, free throws, three-point shooting, mid-range shooting. This is what he all needed to work on. His percentages got better every year, bro. So you can't tell me he didn't work on his skill, his shooting skills, and everything like that. That shit he still needs to work on. But it's not like he's not going to put the work in, put the effort in. Somebody like Ben Simmons is who you should be saying, don't put the work in or don't really have skill. Ben Simmons can handle the ball. He can get in the paint. But what post moves does he have? Well, we haven't seen him do a hezzy pull-up, none of that. Those are people you should be talking about.
Second thing in why I thought it was very odd and why I was like, oh, there's no way that he's talking about Giannis here, is because he talked about his minutes and training his body.
Where he shot the free throws so well. Here's what you were talking about earlier, Mark. It's incredible how many pounds he's put on. Obviously, he's grown a little bit, but since he was
he's grown 7 inches?
Are we questioning Giannis's training regimen because he doesn't play a certain amount of minutes? He doesn't fit this arbitrary minute restriction or minute goal that you set out for these players. I don't understand that. It's very well documented. The reason why Giannis doesn't play that many minutes during the regular season is because of his coach, not because he's not able to.
Giannis, situations this year haven't really called for you to have to go and play more than 40 minutes. Is that something now down 0-2 that you feel like you need to put your hand up and say, I'm good to go as long as I need to be on the court?
I'm going to do whatever the coach about tells me to do. That's what I'm doing.
And that's why he don't play a lot of minutes. He's doing what the coach tells him to do. And he's still being, and with him still being as dominant as he is, playing less than 35 minutes, or, you know what I'm saying, 35 minutes or less, it's remarkable. So imagine if he did play 40 minutes and stuff like that. They're trying to keep him up for the playoffs. Like I said, he had one of the best playoffs this year. He damn near carried that team to the Eastern Conference Finals. If they would have had Chris Middleton, they for sure would have won. They for sure would have beat Miami and went to the finals. I think Golden State would have won the 7, but give my dog Giannis some respect, bro. He does not. All he does is not just run, dunk, and jump, bro. He does do some other things, bro. If y'all go watch, I watched a clip of him where he was sinking like 10 threes in a row over, I think he was in Greece or wherever he was playing overseas. So it's obvious that he's over there working on his game.
All year, obviously, I love to play 48 minutes, but he sees the game, he coaches the game, so he's going to do whatever he tells me to do.
If you go back and see how many minutes Giannis was logging when Jason Kidd was his coach, it was 37 plus minutes. So it's not as if like he can't do it. But then furthermore, when you sit there and say, I'm playing 38 minutes, I need to train my body to play 38 minutes, you're training it for what though? Because if you mean that he needs to train his body for 38 minutes to be prepared to play 38 minutes, well, he does that in the playoffs. Like he does it in the playoffs. In the last 2 postseason runs, he's been playing 38 plus minutes. Matter of fact, most of his postseason runs, he's been playing 38, 39, 40 minutes a game. So to sit here and to say that, I'm looking at his minutes and he's only logging in 33 minutes, it's not because he can't do it. It's because that's the coaching out there in Milwaukee. It's the same thing that happens with Steve Kerr.
I don't think that he realized that when he was saying that too. Like, I don't think he realized what he was saying, like how much the coach has an influence on it. And Giannis is not a prima donna superstar. He's not going to tell him, no, I'm playing blah, blah, this, playing blah, blah, this. He's not a prima donna. He's doing what's best for the team. Or what he feels is best, what his coach feels is best for him. That's the same reason why Steve Kerr take out Steph or Clay when they having an awesome-ass game. And he take them out when they had like 45, 50 with 3 quarters to go. And he take them out. Or they blowing teams out by 20. And Steph just had a 15-point quarter. And he like, you know what, you got 50. Just sit down. Preserving their body, bro. Just because you play more minutes don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? That means nothing. Right now, like, everybody can't be a LeBron playing 38, 39, 40 minutes. Everybody doesn't want to do that. 2 things can be true. There's 2 ways to success. The way Giannis is going, he's obviously achieving success. The way LeBron played, he played more minutes. The team needed maybe a little bit more for him. And it worked for him for success-wise. So 2 things can be true. You could play the amount of minutes that Giannis play and still be dominant, and LeBron. Or you have sometimes where people not used to playing all of the minutes, and you have a Kevin Durant situation where he had 48, 17, and 16, I think, had one. To me, that was his greatest game of all time, regardless of them losing. But he was tapped out. They had to go to overtime. He missed all 6 shots because he was tapped out. He was tired, exhausted. So
Golden State Warriors. Like, Steph Curry doesn't play 36 plus minutes. Now, when Mark Jackson was coaching, he did. But right now, he doesn't do that. That's not because he can't do it. It's not because he doesn't know how to train. No, he knows how to train. He just has a coach that much rather utilize and preserve his body for when they actually need it, i.e. the postseason.
Have you claimed your $6,895 from this education stimulus program? This could give you up to $6,000.
So you highlighting like arbitrary standards, like, oh, he has to play 37 minutes. Iverson did.
Iverson was playing 43 minutes. 43 minutes. Like, there's a...
Listen. I love my boy AI. Iverson was playing 43 minutes because he had nobody else on his damn team. He had Eric Snow, Dikembe Mutombo, Aaron Lynch, motherfuckers like that, bro. AI had to play 40 plus minutes. Without AI, that Philadelphia team was gonna be in the lottery every year, bro. And he's smaller. Gilbert Arenas has to remember that too. When you're smaller, you have more energy. You can last longer. And the fact that Giannis plays on both ends of the floor extra hard, you got to take that into context and into consideration too.
Real, like if I told Allen Iverson, yeah, you're gonna play 32 minutes tonight. Wait a minute, cuss you out.
Oh yeah, that's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah, an Iverson career was cut short, and he missed games, several games throughout a year because he just used to wear out his body. It's been undeniably true at this point. Look, I was watching this video back for a second, and what I'm about to say next sounds very disrespectful, so I decided to take it out because I don't want people to think that I'm disrespecting Allen Iverson. But the truth of the matter is, AI did not take practice, drills. He didn't take any of that serious, and I'll allow him to say it himself so people don't claim that I'm being disrespectful, even though I'm just telling the truth.
Was you serious about your practice?
Iverson said that though. Iverson said that though, bro. Like, it ain't nothing being disrespectful or nothing. I do disagree with this nigga on a lot of his takes and stuff like that, especially that Drew Holiday being able to guard MJ take. That's the nastiest take of the year. For real. For real.
I ain't give a fuck about drills.
Okay.
But if you play 5-on-5, then I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like,
so you didn't have a pattern of skipping practice. You went to practice, but you just didn't like certain things.
I had a pattern of skipping.
Yeah.
Because they were doing drills that day.
No. Sometimes I was out too late. I'm just telling you what you want me to lie to you, make it sound fly to you.
And this is the reason why when old heads try to have these conversations and they sit there and tell the younger audience out there, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I actually watched it. I lived there. I was live. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because I'm quite frankly, I'm tired of those people talking. Y'all sit there and y'all glorify, y'all romanticize things that actually happen, so much so that the actual athlete himself will sit there and tell you what happened. And you're...
Okay, this is his issue, saying that you should shut the fuck up, actually, because this is an anomaly on where that shit actually be happening. You feel what I'm saying? This is an anomaly with Gilbert Arenas. You understand what I'm saying? It's dumb niggas like this nigga that think that numbers, stats, analytics, and everything solves your whole argument. And the disrespect. You talking about shut the fuck up, but you have the same fucking terrible ass takes like Drew Holiday could lock up fucking Michael Jordan. Why would he not be able to do that in this day's game? What evidence do you have of that? What player in the NBA right now has Drew Holiday locked up that is comparable to Michael Jordan? This is where me and him differ. This is where I don't like these new YouTube niggas. You feel me? Like, not at all. Like, this is where that we differ at. Like, some of us might be around the same age, but I grew up around people way older than me. And this is just, you know what I'm saying, totally disrespect. Because you can use the same thing as when the old heads tell you that a person is better, that they saw these two players play, and this person is better. Y'all revert back to stats and analytics and all that. When the old heads tell you that Michael Jordan is better and was better, y'all go back and try to refute everything with stats, motherfucking cherry pick stats from like y'all put together and shit like that, instead of motherfucking listening and understanding somebody who's actually there. Now, I do agree with him on this point. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But to generalize that as all he is doing this, it's not right. No, can't fuck with him on that.
You're trying to talk him out of the truth. Allen, say it isn't so. Oh my God, you're telling me you didn't take the game as serious as I thought you did? Oh my goodness, yeah, he didn't. He didn't. And Iverson is one of the very few NBA players that will be honest about it. You've been critical of Giannis, which is absurd, but then bringing up Allen Iverson based off of some minutes requirement that you're making up in your head is dumb. But this is the reason why old heads can't be trusted having these conversations, because they sit there, idolize, romanticize, and just straight up lie through their teeth about what actually happened, to the point where even the man himself is looking him in the eye.
Okay, now he going into a tangent. Bro, young head niggas can't be trusted either, because y'all don't know shit about if it ain't a paper in front of you. And I'm right in the middle. I'm about to be 30. This nigga probably like my age. But you can see where our mentality is totally different. If you gonna say that about the old heads, you need to say that about y'all young dumb niggas too, bro. Y'all young dumbass YouTubers that say stupid shit like it's if it's only one superstar on the team, the rest of the people is role players. Like, y'all say stupid ass shit like that. Like, without y'all paper, y'all stats, y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know how to evaluate people on basketball. This nigga right here watched 39 million hours of tape and think he knows basketball. Never played on a team probably in his damn life. Never ran a 2-3 zone, a boxing one, nigga, a man-to-man, none of that. That's why, you know what I'm saying, it's a thin line to where you could criticize the older generation or criticize the younger generation and then being disrespectful and thinking you know it all, when your ass is definitely not a basketball player. You just somebody who look up highlights, stats, analytics, and watch gameplay and game tape. You've never played against nobody. And if you have, prove me wrong when I put this video up.
Under the truth. And I'm like, I can't believe it. No. Fucking childish ass, grown ass men. It's so weird to me, again, how we talk about Giannis. And I know I've made several videos about this on this channel, Giannis and Jokic, etc.
I'm gonna end this video right here, bro, because it sounds like he's just being real sensitive, like, about the subject. And all he had to do was, you know what I'm saying, address Gilbert Arenas, you know what I'm saying, and let it be that. Like, I don't agree with the disrespect he's getting either, but you got NBA YouTuber niggas like this who just take it too far and start, you know what I'm saying, going on tangents about a lot of other shit. I'm gonna finish the video. I'm gonna finish it.
Etc. But it's almost as if like Giannis can't do anything right. To look at where Giannis started his career to where he's at right now, to claim that he hasn't improved is outrageous. To look at Giannis where he's at physically, where he started his career to where he's at right now, and to claim that he doesn't know how to train his body, not because you can't like see any physical differences, but because his coach decides to only play him 33 minutes. Even though before the coach got there, he was playing 37 minutes. And then in the postseason, he plays 38, 39, 40 minutes. What are you implying here? That doesn't, none of what you're saying makes any sense at all. But when it comes to Giannis, I think that, especially in the NBA, we have this way that we identify skills, right? And if you do not check off those boxes, then I think it gives a lot of people leeway to just claim, hey, he's not skilled, or he lacks it, or it always is a slight to somebody. I always ask this question: if you believe Giannis is lacking that many skills, if you really believe Giannis is not improving, if you really believe that he just him getting bigger and stronger, then why doesn't other players do it then? Andre Drummond ain't doing what he does. They're the same height, same weight. Why isn't it Andre Drummond ain't doing it?
Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't put on muscle like that. Some players' bodies is hard to put on muscle. Everybody's body is different. I agree. Why ain't players doing that? But I play devil's advocate. Every player cannot do that. Everybody's body type is not the same. It may be easier for Giannis to put on pounds and pounds of muscle than Andre Drummond to put on pounds and pounds of muscle because they have different body types. Andre is, you could tell, has more body fat. You can tell that. So that's another point where I'm like, bro, you got to go to both sides, bro. You act like it would just be easy for Andre Drummond to just put on 40 pounds of muscle, or Iverson to put on 40, 50 pounds of muscle. Nah, that's a bad comparison because he didn't want to. But like Kobe, you act like it was like Kobe could have put on 40, 30, 40 pounds of just straight muscle. Like, everybody's body is not set up like that. I tried to gain weight for years, and I'm, doing the CB1 weight gainer shit so I can gain weight. Everybody cannot gain muscle or gain weight like everybody else. So that's what I gotta say about that.
Why don't we have a bunch of other Giannis clones out here who are roughly his same height and weight? Because there's several players in the NBA that fit that stature.
So yeah, this sounds like it's becoming a tangent video, man. I'm gonna get on out of here. And it's been Who is Hendo, and I'm out.